My name is Hector Perez Villalobos, and I have been teaching Spanish for 15 years here, but in total I have been teaching for 44 years.
Could you tell us about how your ghost experience began?
So some friends and I decided to go camping. We had this day off, which was Good Friday, and we said we're going to spend 3 days. It's a very nice spot. It was by the lake and, at the bottom of the mountain. We set up everything, and then we had some time before eating something, so we decided to play. We played for a while, and then all of a sudden the wind started blowing pretty hard, so we had to get into the tent. Suddenly, one of them says, "Who are you?" What's weird is that he started asking everybody, like personally, "Hey, who are you?" And we just answered the question. All of a sudden, one of them faints, just like that. Okay, so he was, with us, and all of a sudden he goes back and faints. So we decided to take him into the tent, put him in a sleeping bag. And we went back to the bonfire and continued talking. All of a sudden, this guy who asked us the question, his name was Sergio, he got up and started walking. And he started talking to himself. But then he starts taking his clothes off. It was very cold. He only kept his shirt and his underwear and his socks. So again, he walks up the mountain. Okay, and he was like 60 feet away from us, and he was still talking. He was talking to himself. And all of a sudden I see that there's a white cloud going out of his body and going in, moving out, moving in. All of a sudden, from up there, he tells me, "Hector, don't come any closer." And then he came down. While we were putting him into the sleeping bag, he said, "Leave him alone." Somebody asked him, "Hey, who are you?" And then he said, "I cannot tell you who I am because you wouldn't understand it." Actually, the voice was a little bit different. Okay, it was not his voice, but it was different, slightly different. So we went outside, and all of a sudden, one of them starts crying like big time, like a little baby. And we asked him, "Hey, what's going on?" And he said, I don't know. I just, I don't know why." And all of a sudden, he goes back and falls down, fainted again. Now, I was so scared that, from the distance I could see another camp. I decided to go and talk to them. And I told him, "Hey, something weird is happening over there. I don't know what's happening, but if we come to you and we try to do something to you, please do not kill us. Because it seems that we're not ourselves. Something is happening to us." So I went back to our camp, and I sat around the bonfire, and I thought that I was not going to make it, that I was not going to see the light the following day. It was so scary. As soon as we had breakfast the following day, we said, "Okay, let's go. Okay, we're not going to stay another night here." So after that experience, we talked to a psychologist, and we told him what had happened. And he told us that it had been some kind of a spirit. So they call them, I don't know the name in English, but they call them espíritus chocarreros. Chocarrero means that they're just free in space. I don't know if it has happened to you, but sometimes I hear noises and some things fall, okay, or things move. And the psychologist said that sometimes those spirits move things or drop things. But after that experience, like personally, I can tell you that, so there were some moments in which, for some reason, I started crying myself, and also I developed some kind of ability to feel the presence of spirits in a place. So when I visit my friends, I go to their places, and when there is something in the house, I can tell. Okay, and I can tell them, hey, there's something here, and they tell me, how do you know? They ask me, how do you know? And I say, well, I feel it, and they say, yeah. Okay, a lot of people have told us there's something in here.